primary 5 members, we have come back to our program, learning as usual. Remember the other time we looked at the present continuous tense. To review briefly, we said it is a tense that describes actions that are taking place at that particular time. And we were using the common adverb of time now, meaning that something is happening at that very time. Where we looked at the helping verbs is, are, and am. Is for singular nouns and pronouns, are for plural nouns and pronouns. Then we talked about are, am for pronoun I. And we say that for a tense to be called continuous, the main verb must add ing. ing. For example, teach as a main verb, it must be teaching. So that is what we talked about the other time under the present continuous tense. So still we are looking at that very tense, but in a different form. That is what we call negative. Remember, a sentence is negative. A sentence is negative when it expresses a disagreement with the idea of the word not. When it expresses a disagreement or refusal, refusal comes from the verb refuse. Once I ask you, do you want this? Then you say, no, I don't want. That means you have refused. So what you have answered is in a negative form. So commonly, a sentence is negative when it expresses a disagreement or refusal with the idea of the word no. So we shall be using not in these sentences here. Now, in the present continuous tense negative, the helping verbs that I have talked about, that is helping verb is, helping verb are, and helping verb simply add the word not. Not. And then not. Such that when you are using is, you know the rule of using is for singulars. Like maybe you can say he, she, it. The animals. The animal, one. Okay? We come and use the helping verb is, and then you add the word not. So you will come and say he is not, she is not, it is not, the animal is not. But remember that we say that the main verb adds ing. For example, picking. So that now you can construct a sentence and say, he is not picking my call. That means you have used the present continuous tense negative. She is not picking my calls. It is not eating. There you are talking in the present continuous tense negative form. So just remember that these helping verbs is, are, and am simply add the word what? Not. So you can say is not, not, and then am not. Let's look at their short forms. If you don't want to use it in full, like is not, the short form of is not is isn't. Then the short form of are not is aren't. This word is not aren't, it is aren't. It is aren't. Then even the short form of am not The same is also supposed to change to and. What do I say? We don't have amoint. Am not is the and. So that means are not and am not share the same short form. Their short form is and. Let's look at these examples. Examples. Number 1. I am not looking at you. This one is a present continuous tense negative. Number 2. We are not going to the town now. We are not going to the town now. Then 3. My aunt is not coming. Is not coming. So you have now written these sentences in negative form of the present continuous tense. Something to remember is here, which I'm even expecting some of you to mess up with, like in an activity which is already given here. Look at this, how I have written am and not, are and not, is and not. These are two separate words. Is separate from not because they are different words. So I don't want the business of joining is and not to form one word. That one is what we call word formation. So these helping verbs are different from the word not. So when you are writing a sentence, don't join am with not. Just like you are not supposed to join I with am, we with what? Are. Make sure that the words are separate in sentences. People with bad handwriting, I have seen some of the books. Some of you don't use good handwriting. Now, like the way you have written, I, this is one word. Am, 2. Not, 3. Looking, 4. At, 5. Then you, 6. In this sentence, that means we have 6 words. Maybe the 7th one is the full stop at the end. So, do that given activity and bring back your books for marking. Thank you for listening.